Welcome to We're Just Here to Make Friends, episode 2. Today we have some special guests. Do you guys want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm India.
I'm Declan.
And
Class of
then
MT 26.
Class of MT 26. I was about to ask, what grade are you guys?
Juniors.
We got upperclassmen, guys. This is crazy.
That have been in our house.
Yeah. Anyway, we wanted to have you guys on today to talk some fun things.
Talk a bunch. We have like a bunch of prepared questions.
Of course.
And then you know what? If we go on a couple tangents, so be it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we have 5 questions that we're going to ask every guest. So first, your names, check, done it. Your grades, check, done it. Where are you from?
Tallahassee, Florida.
Ooh.
West Hartford, Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Northeastern. Right? No?
What?
I'm a Northeastern. I'm a Jersey girl.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like,
Not the school. Not the school.
Connecticut? Yes, I know. How far? Where in Jersey?
I'm from Bayonne, New Jersey, so it was kind of a 10-hour drive to get here.
Wow.
I'm 12
she
hours,
drove.
so you're probably like
12
2 hours
hours?
from me.
I wonder how close you are to Morgan, because Morgan's also from
she's Connecticut,
Connecticut. Yeah.
Probably an hour, I think.
Yeah.
We did like an award show together, so we're not that
Oh,
Wow.
that's so fun. Great. Morgan's in our freshman class.
Yeah. She will
We're
be
gonna
on
camera.
the pod in a bit.
Yeah. Okay, next question. What was your CCM audition song, if you can even remember?
Ooh. It was from The Noteworthy Life of Howard Barnes, which it's called Stay. I have no idea what it's about. But also, I changed my audition song to Magic to Do from Pippin. So that first intro I did, and I was like crazy, wild, and then I did a more like slow song. Yeah, it was originally going to be I Have Confidence from The Sound of Music.
Yeah.
But I was like, meh. I don't know. It didn't really fit me. But yeah, it was kind of crazy that I changed.
Did you audition at Unified's or at the school?
So I was going to, but my mom was like, no, because COVID.
Oh,
We had, like, been low-key-
You guys are the
Yes,
COVID
yes.
class.
We had low-key been hearing like,
Oh.
I don't think it's a good idea. Like, we're gonna have to. My mom's like, you're gonna have to like do your auditions in the shower, and that's like not what we want to do. So it ended up actually Unified's was like shutting down, like as people were auditioning, and they would have to go in their hotel rooms and do the auditions. My mom was like, absolutely not. So we went to the guitar store. My mom spent thousands of dollars, like working with the audio and like the computer system for the Zoom, and like she would go to Starbucks and she would like I would have to like sing so she could like
The
yeah.
audio.
She was a great person
Wow.
at that
Thanks,
time.
Mom.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Great.
always. But yeah, we were like in and out of that store like for days.
Crazy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I like
Yeah.
our college audition experience at Unified was already like so amped up. I can't imagine like
I can't imagine
the
like
extra
having to
stress.
audition during COVID.
Well,
Awful.
and they tell you like, hey, we're not doing auditions anymore. You're gonna have to like go to your room. And I heard, I was like, no thanks. I don't want to be a part of that. You know,
Yeah.
it's either like behind a screen or still behind a screen somewhere that you're like a little bit more uncomfortable with. So yeah, I didn't want to audition in the shower. So
No thanks.
yeah.
Which faculty did you audition for?
So I had D-Law.
Oh,
Vince was there. Katie, she used to be the dance teacher here. Katie Joe. And then that was it. That was my like 3 people. Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah. And Eric like popped on
Midway through?
midway through. I'm like,
Okay.
During the Zoom.
yeah. And I was like, okay. Hi.
Okay, new guest.
Interesting.
Yeah. It was fun though. And then like my interview question was, what kind of cereal do you eat? I was like,
Ours was YCCM.
Yeah.
Very like school.
So what cereal did you say?
gosh, I said, what are those fruited flake things called?
Oh,
Frosted Flakes.
Wait, fruity or
They're
Fruity
like the
Pebbles?
Fruity Pebbles. Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Both are really
That's what I said.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Oh, yeah.
But like they try to like throw you off your game a little bit. You gotta like come up with an answer, or
Yeah.
that's like shows your personality. You know.
You're like
So,
raisin bran.
yeah. I was.
Ugh.
Yeah. But yeah, fun questions.
Did you have to
Interesting
dance?
questions. So yes, sorry about that. I was moving at the time. Also on top of this, and so the house was like shutting down as we were like, I'm like getting the oh, what did we have to do? We had to do like, we had to learn it in an hour.
They sent it.
Yes.
They sent it to us
Uh-huh.
in a video in an hour, and then in an hour the video like
completely
shut down
deleted.
from YouTube.
Yes.
Oh.
So we had to learn
And
this.
they
And
had to like submit it 2 hours later.
mind you, like my house is like they're like, okay, like come on. My mom was like, we're gonna film it in this big open space because I had like nowhere else to film it. So we filmed it in this like big space, and then she gave the keys right back.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah,
my
it was like
God.
it was kind of crazy. It's kind of been like a crazy ride with it, but I'm very lucky. Very, very lucky.
Now you're here, so
I'm
that's,
very
I
lucky.
mean-
Exactly.
Okay.
What about you, Declan?
I was in my basement in front of a white wall. I did it all by myself, so I had kind of no idea what I was doing. I mean, I had a great. Oh, is it?
I was
not
moving the
close
mic closer to your face.
enough? Okay, sorry.
I want to hear your answers.
So I sang "When the Booth Goes Bright" from Amelie, and then I sang "I'm Calm" from "A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum," which is like
no idea.
it's like silly and pattery and all that stuff. And then "When the Booth Goes Bright" was like emotional, belty, and so it's a good mix. And then in the middle of my audition, they were like, "Do you have any more like legit Golden Age stuff?" So I sang. They pulled up a YouTube track. I was not prepared enough, so I sang "Lonely Town" from "On the Town"
Yeah.
randomly,
Yeah.
and then that was what I sang. That was weird. And they asked why CCM. I didn't have
Yeah.
an interesting
The serial question.
Okay.
It's just you, only you, and just you.
Okay,
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah, just and I didn't really. I like knew I wanted to go to CCM, but I didn't really know why. I was like, I like the faculty,
Yeah.
which is true, but I just didn't know enough yet. I guess.
Yeah, that was kind of the same for me. Like, I didn't know much about CCM until like I met Chaz and Rachel. It wasn't really like on my radar until then. And
Like
then,
with the people, I think, and also when we came to like open house, I was already committed to open house. She wasn't though, and so I feel like that was definitely like.
also at Chicago Unifieds, I remember after the dance call, they had us do a meditation right before doing our songs and monologues.
Which is crazy because now we do it all the time.
Yeah, but it was
Was it a
Rachel
countdown?
It wasn't a countdown.
okay.
It was a Rachel meditation.
Wasn't crazy as a
Wow.
countdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rachel.
Yeah,
nice.
they did that during like the school auditions here because I got to help out with like the dance part of it. So it was really really fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rachel definitely treats you like you're, a human. And
Yeah.
that you like belong in the room.
It definitely
really
felt
nice.
like the
Mhm.
most human audition.
Yeah.
And not like
Yeah.
we were like,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Just a number.
Exactly. And we had numbers, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
But like that and Texas State, I think were the only two for me in person that had
Yeah.
numbers. And Michigan, obviously. Michigan has numbers. But like I think that was very like we were humanized
Yeah.
more. And that
Yeah.
definitely was like another
Mhm.
aspect that I think we were like, this school's different.
Yes.
This school is interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, and then last audition / question we ask everyone: what was your wild card video?
Tap, of course.
Top?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So
Of course.
I sang a Ben Platt song.
Oh,
which one?
Great.
Come Back. It was on the Reverie album. No one really knows the song, but I just like lowered the key and sang it with guitarist.
That's kind of
Yeah,
nice.
that's
though.
really
Like,
fun.
It's like
Yeah.
it's fun to sing like songs that people don't really know.
Yeah, I sang "What Was I Made For?" So I was like, I played piano and sang because I was like, I'm such a like crazy wild person, but I was like, I just want to sing a song, because it's like doing what you love.
To me, it was like so formulaic that like my voice teacher, like my friend goes to Michigan the year before me, and like she went, like he helped her get through those auditions. Like it was kind of like a formula of like sing pop because you're not going to sing pop in your audition songs, so just show them you can sing pop. And like it didn't show me at all. It didn't really like didn't show any special talents or weird things about me. It literally was just like you can sing pop, but
Yeah.
I guess it worked.
Yeah.
I love
And
yeah.
tap's like not my number one dance style to do. So like,
We love tap.
but like yeah, I do like doing it. I do. But
Yeah. Tap's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
I can't wait to take tap.
yeah,
sophomore
it's
year.
fun.
Next year.
It's
Yeah,
fun.
next
Yeah.
year. We get
Whole year? Just first semester.
Whole year.
Whole
Tap
year.
1 first
Yeah.
semester, tap,
Tap
2
two.
second semester.
cute. That's gonna be
Yeah.
fun.
I'm
Okay.
also tempted by Laducas, but
Oh.
I think that
I ordered my
that's-
Laducas.
That's something I'll have to.
They are gonna be here in like 3 weeks still. I ordered them
Yes.
in December too. So.
I have to earn my Laducas. Once I feel like I'm committed enough,
Well, so I
That's
bought
so
the character
valid.
shoes.
Yeah.
And I'm not buying my boots.
Oh, okay.
I'm not buying boots.
Yeah.
Till I earn them.
Yeah.
Like that's my like I have to earn them.
Okay.
What? How? Like, when are you gonna feel like you've earned it? Like,
It's a great question.
Like, what does that mean? Like,
Well, I came in with no dance training at all. I had like hardly been to a single dance class in my life. So I think once I feel committed enough and like I'm gonna really use them and like my spirit is gonna be $400 worth of
Real.
Yeah.
because I don't see myself going into like a chorus line calls in my Laducas. So I'm like,
Yeah.
well, I truly need. I have $30 Laducas, I like to call them, from Amazon.
Laducas.
Yeah, Gabby's got. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and they are peeling and they are falling apart, but
They're lived in. You know?
they're lived in, and I can buy like 700 pairs, and then there'll be like one Laduca.
Yeah.
So.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Yeah, Annie, who's another freshman, has a pair of Laducas, and she was like, "These are Laducas," and I was like, "What?" And they're like 3 years old, but they're like, she's like, "I've danced in them so much."
Yeah.
And like they're still like old,
Mhm.
but it's like I was like, I didn't know they had the power to get old.
Yeah.
But it's like,
Mhm.
you know, they might not make it through all of college, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I want to believe that they'll last a magically long time.
If you're paying that much money, they better.
Well,
Made
yeah.
in Italy, yeah.
You have to like take care of them and stuff. That's the I just chuck them in my bag.
Yeah. I've been dancing for a long time. I started when I was really little. But yeah, they like mold to your like foot. So like really they're like you can do anything in them really. And I've had mine for a really long time.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Magic shoes.
Yeah.
I feel like I can dance when I wear my Laducas.
Yes.
They look so fierce in them.
Mhm.
They do. That's the tricky part.
Yeah.
I saw a video of Joy Woods the other day.
Yeah.
On Instagram.
Dancing.
Her
oh
dancing videos are
gosh.
so good.
Yeah, she's great.
She can dance.
But she had the
too.
boots on, and I was like,
Oh.
"Ugh, go Joy.
Yeah.
Go. She's so good.
The Notebook.
The Notebook.
Closing.
Do you
Oh.
guys? Wait, I know about this.
Okay, let's
You don't
talk
like the
about the
Notebook, don't you?
Let's talk about the musical theater reviews that you had on your TikTok.
We wanted to bring this up. So we
This
were
is gonna
wondering
happen,
if we could do maybe a live review of at least 3 shows recently.
Or like a rank of the shows.
a rank
that
of-
you've
I
seen
can
this
do a
season.
ranking.
Yeah, let's do that. But then
Or
we also,
5
I think,
shows.
need to maybe talk about the Notebook because.
Okay, we can.
Okay.
Okay.
We saw it
Okay.
together.
We did.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, then this
Spring
is
break or December? When was
Spring
it?
break, I
Spring
think.
break. Yeah, we saw a lot of shows.
Hmm.
Did we see? We did see a lot of shows.
We
Spring
did.
break.
Mhm.
So, what are your like top 5 shows that you've seen this season?
I think you should start because I feel like I don't know. I need to gather my information.
Illinois was my top. I don't know how to rank them. Stereophonic was really, really good.
Oh, I heard it was
Great
so
things
good.
Yeah, it was masterful.
Mm.
Did it win at the Tony?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It won best play, right?
best
Yeah.
director.
Oh, best director too. Wow.
Yeah, it was like really, really good. What else? I like Hell's Kitchen.
That's the Alicia
Show Bean.
She's
Showbean.
sick.
Go Bearcats.
She's
Bearcats.
so good. It's annoying.
Shout out.
What else? What else was this season? I saw all the best musical rankings this season. Suffs was good. I really like Suffs. Yeah, I'm just very picky, and I stopped. I can't even say this. Sometimes I stop clapping at shows because
Oh my
I'm
God.
so over it that I'm like, I can't even watch.
Oh,
it.
that's so real.
But-
It's like when everyone gives every show a standing ovation, you're like, did they deserve it? No.
No, I don't stand a lot of it.
Yeah, wow.
It's problematic, but whatever.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, no, I have. I don't even remember what else I've seen lately that's been good. I saw Illinois, and then I saw. I'd have to go back and look. I did see Stereophonic. I saw. I don't know. I didn't see enough plays. I will tell you, plays are always better than musicals on Broadway.
Real. That's
Like
so real.
I've never seen a bad play, and I've seen so many bad musicals on Broadway. Like there's never bad plays because plays are not like money grabbing. Like oh, you
that's
know this
true.
play from the movie that it's based on. Like it's really just like
Except for when they fly out people.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
Rachel Zegler and Kit Connor being in Romeo and Juliet, which I think
I
might
think
be
that'd be
good because
I
music
think
is
so.
music is done by what's his face, Jack Antonoff,
I think it'll be
which
good.
I feel like is going to be really
Lana
cool.
Del Rey, Romeo and Juliet.
Lana Del Rey and Taylor Swift, writer and producer. Yeah,
Oh, does he write for Lana Del Rey? Too?
yeah,
so.
a lot of it, and he's in Bleachers, which is great band.
Okay, true.
And he was in Fun.
Really?
We are
Oh, I know fun. Fun period. Fun exclamation.
Fun. Period.
Wait. Fun exclamation point. Fun.
Fun.
Well,
I guess you guys will have to go
Viewers?
Google
yeah.
it. Yeah. Yeah, real.
But yes, plays are always better. You will always see good plays. Musicals, I think, especially this season, were not to my liking. But I just think a lot of musicals are not ready for Broadway.
I agree.
They're too early.
They rush it. They always rush it.
The lyrics are not ready. The books are not ready.
Illinois though.
Illinois is perfect.
Wow, what a
It's one of the
show.
most artistically like.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really personally like connect too much with dancing, but like it's all dance and it's like
Very story. There's a story. There's an actual
Yeah.
story there.
for all the girls that said it's not a musical, they're liars. That's not
Oh, straight to camera.
yeah, huh?
Straight to camera, and that's my
Bring the
point.
fourth wall.
Yeah, real.
Yeah, I wish I could. I'm trying to remember what else I saw. I saw the Notebook.
You need to-
We saw the Notebook.
I think you need to tell us your thoughts.
Like,
I think the performers were
yes,
good.
they were so good.
Oh my
It's
god,
not
that's
even
crazy.
it's not a performing issue. It's just like I don't know the book or the movie. I just didn't find the it was like a coffee house. Like the music is all really pretty, but like the lyrics don't mean anything, and the book was not strong enough to make that work.
The story wasn't like strong enough to me. Like
Okay.
I know the movie, but I'm like, like I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I went into the Notebook not knowing anything about it.
Yeah.
Did you see it? You saw
I
it?
did see it. I was sitting on the edge of the aisle and was like
Okay.
sobbing by the end of it. And the usher like came up to me and started handing me tissues and started doing that to a bunch of people in a row. I enjoyed it. I can understand what you're saying though. Like I feel like that's kind of been like a trend recently for once.
Yes.
But I'm not on Broadway, and those performers were great.
Oh,
I'm just
it's
saying,
never-
like,
Yes.
I'm not there yet, so
It's never.
They were really
it's
good.
Often
No, yeah.
never the
Yeah.
performer's fault.
Yeah.
It's just the shows
Yeah.
they're not. Yeah, that's why like Gatsby, which I saw
yeah.
Gatsby at ART was so good.
Yeah,
But
you didn't
like
see it on.
Oh.
Did you see it on?
I will not see the Broadway
Yeah.
production.
Is who's in the Gatsby ART one?
Isaac Powell, Saleha Pfeiffer.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
see,
Emma
like,
Ross.
Yeah.
yeah, that
It-
again,
Ellie
like a
Ward is
different
in it.
version of like a typical musical, and I feel like it would be so good.
Yeah,
You
but
said it was
like
really good.
it was amazing.
Yeah.
But like Rachel Chapkin directed it, who did like Katie Sound.
Yes.
And, I think she did Great Comet too. But I'm not
Oh wow,
But
two
like
great incredible shows.
they just Sweaty Oracle just told us they just like fired her from the team and they're going to London with a completely different, and it worked. But I'm saying like that musical is like trying to get it exactly right, and they're going through like multiple steps, and now they're gonna go to London and they're not rushing it, and it's like I saw like the first time they've ever performed it, and it was better than almost everything on Broadway. Yeah, in Boston. It's
Well,
really good.
maybe I'll
The
just-
music is gonna take over all of musical theater, and so
Ooh, I'm excited. Yeah, I've seen Notebook 3 times.
oh wow. Wait, where are you
So-
from?
Nashville.
So you were just in the city?
So we went to Chicago first. So my mom's best
Oh.
friend is one of the biggest Notebook fans
Okay.
ever.
Seen the movie, like the
Loves it, and one of the biggest Ingrid Michaelson fans. My
Yes.
mom and my mom's
love
best friend
her.
love Ingrid Michaelson. She owns a theater company called Theater Bug in Nashville, and they do this thing called Winter Concert every year. And there's always, without fail, an Ingrid Michaelson song. Like literally, like I mean, her Stranger Songs album, incredible. You know, we went to Chicago, passed away. Ingrid was in the audience. Crazy. They were taking notes in front of us. We actually have a picture of the notes. It's like move bucket left because they were still like in workshops and stuff. But like then when we heard it was going to Broadway, because we knew it was going to go to Broadway, which it's closing. I freaking love this show. Like I don't.
Sing it for Diags.
I did. I
Did
sang. I
you?
sang What Happens. What happens to a person who forgets how to breathe. I sang that one for when she's in the bathroom.
yes.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. The patter. But yeah, and then we saw it in New York, and then we saw it in New York
Yeah.
again. So, but I think our connection to it is like, my grandma has dementia, so like that is one thing that was
Yes,
like
that story.
oh,
that is
broke me and my dad and my mom, and like I don't know, there's something about maybe the time in your life and seeing it like time. Like I was about to graduate high school, like we were like that part of our life, and like I'm an only child going away, like all the like. Literally, I can't listen to the first song and not cry.
Yeah.
Because of like the lyrics. It's like also like I want to go back. The song like I didn't know that the last time I'd leave my house was the last time I leave my house, because like we took my grandma to the like I'm getting so
Yeah.
depressing on the pod, but like I feel like yeah, it's like you said, emotionally you connect with musicals, and you said like I'm not even a dancer, but Illinois is like emotionally connected with me, and I think that's what brings us to love shows.
Right.
And I think that just like was like, I don't know,
Yeah.
something latched on, and we thought.
For most people. For
Yeah.
most people.
And also, like, the one complaint I did have with a lot of the press was that it was too emotional for people. And I was like, that's the point. Not every show has to have a crazy meaning. I think, like, the point of the show is that it is sappy.
Right.
And, like, I feel like if you embrace that more going into it, which some people did, and
Right.
they're like, I totally get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But then, like, I do understand the point of, like, the story is a
Yeah.
little weak,
Yeah.
honestly. But the writing of just, like, the songs and the... and like how that switches between storylines, I just think is so beautiful.
Yeah.
But and the talent, like
Yes.
ridiculous. Freaking Ryan Vasquez, so good. But yeah, I don't know. There's just something that happened with us, and I think when we saw it in Chicago, we weren't expecting to cry so much.
Yeah.
And then we saw it in New York, we were like, we're not gonna cry. Time to wake up. Dead. Like literally the first line of the show, we're all like already emotional. But yeah, I understand where you guys are coming from, but that's my personal take on it.
For me, it was like, you don't have strong enough characters. Like
I agree with that.
And it's very like dementia is very sad and very real to a lot of people. But I was like, why do I care about these two in this relationship? But for me, I was like,
but also you said you hadn't seen the movie or read the book, or you
no,
had?
I had not.
Okay, yeah. It's like, I honestly tell people don't see the movie because then you'll connect that Noah and Allie, and they're totally different. Totally different. It's like a whole other story.
Yeah.
Like just Ryan Gosling is like nowhere near like what that Noah is.
Right.
And also like, yeah, I think that's what was a complaint that like some people were like, it's not like the book, or some people were like, it's exactly like the book. And I was like, are you on a side here? Like I'd like decide. But yeah, I think that's a good point that you made. The characters are a little bit like,
that's just
you have to know
I just
them.
didn't connect with them. But
Yeah,
like,
that's real.
I don't know. I just think there's very little on Broadway that's like moving me, and I think Illinois was, at least Hell's Kitchen also.
It closed, right? Illinois.
Yes, it was a limited
sadly.
run. We saw it off
Damn.
Broadway.
Yeah, at the Armory.
The Armory,
Yeah.
Park Avenue Armory.
Yeah.
Off Broadway together, and then, well, I saw the show 5 times by the time it finished.
Yeah, we like stood in line for like what, 2 hours, 3 hours?
Yeah.
Have you seen Outsiders?
No, I haven't.
You have?
I haven't.
Uh-oh. What do you think? Because I've heard so many good things. I have not seen it.
You want to know my opinion?
Yes, 100%.
Oh.
I have never seen it. I've only ever listened to music.
Oh, I didn't like it very much. I mean, I didn't hate it. I just didn't think it was very good.
Okay.
When it won Best Musical, I was screaming at my TV.
Oh.
What show did you want to win Best Musical?
Illinois should have won, but
I didn't know they were
would've-
nominated.
So I saw the shows. I would have done Illinois, then Hell's Kitchen, then Suffs, then Outsiders, then Water for Elephants.
Wow.
Yeah. I agree with that for sure.
Yeah. For me,
Did you see Water for Elephants?
I left at intermission, which I've never done before.
So, yeah.
Did you see it?
We have a friend in it.
The cast was great.
Listen,
It's never about the cast.
We have a friend in it. We went
That's
opening
fair.
night. Yeah. That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
And then we saw The Notebook the next day, though, and I was like, oh. I was like,
Yeah.
what? And, yeah.
It's crazy.
So many things.
I think the Outsiders cast actually was great.
Yeah.
The dancing and the tech was cool. For me, it was like they did, and like it was, like Ponyboy was narrating a summary of the Outsiders.
Oh,
like
wow.
to me, it was
that makes so much sense.
like
though.
to me, it didn't feel like there was any real character development or any real like depth. Like it just felt like the bones of a story, and then they didn't really go any deeper. I also couldn't see from my seat because we were in the like rush seats.
Oh.
So I couldn't see half the stage, but I literally was like, I don't even care because I don't even know what's happening right now. It kind of just like kind of went over my head, and I was like, I don't really know what to take away from this. But everybody else in the theater like loved it.
Yeah.
I think it's very Newsies. It's very much like
So,
hot men on
Amy and
stage.
Jameson and Matthew, we've all been talking about this because we all love Newsies. We all love Newsies, like obsessed with Newsies. And then we were talking about how Amy's seen it and Matthew's seen it, and they were like, if you love Newsies, you'll love Outsiders.
Yeah.
It's, like, very similar.
Newsies to Outsiders pipeline.
Yeah, the Newsies to Outsiders pipeline. It's like very. It's kind of a show about boys, to be honest, which is crazy because it's written by a woman.
And directed
Is
by
it?
women.
Oh.
Outsiders, the book is
season
written by
2.
women. Yeah.
To me, it felt very untruthful to the book, but also to me, it was like, I don't know. There's something about like a ton of like hot straight white men being like, we're outsiders. That doesn't read anymore.
Yeah. It's
So-
giving
That's pretty
seize the
true.
day.
It is. So I did like I thought it was not the worst thing ever. I left being like, okay.
Yeah.
Real.
But I was like grabbing my friend at some of the lyrics, which should not happen to Best Musical Winner in my opinion.
Ooh,
But we love
hey,
The Outsiders.
This is
The
Tulsa,
cast was amazing.
This is Tulsa 1967. And there's just one thing you gotta know.
Is that the end?
That's
Oh my
the
gosh.
first lyric, like in the show.
And
There's
let me
just
tell
one.
let me-
We've got awful.
The Outsiders creative team. This is for you. You need to button blackout on Daryl reading that story at the end. I don't want a Tulsa 97 repies. 97?
Repies?
67 repies?
67 repies.
Okay, 67
Repies.
repies. We don't need the repies. Cut the repies. I'm sick of it.
I thought it was the same song when we listened to it in the car. I was like, this isn't the same song as the band. And there's
You
just one
rushed
thing you
it?
gotta know. They've got greasers and sociers, and that's how it's always been, and that's how it's always gonna go. That is
Yeah.
literally the lyric.
I saw it early, so we actually missed the rush. We were trying to rush Stereophonic, didn't get it.
Oh.
Walked over and was like, "Hello, do you have 3 rush tickets for Outsiders?" And they were like, "Yes."
That's
It was
crazy.
easy.
The amount of people who were like, I can't get tickets. I've been in New York like twice, and we haven't been able to get tickets.
My friend, this was way before the Tonys were even nominated. I think this was like a week before they were nominated. Because I really want to see Stereophonic, and I was nervous. But my friend had a friend in it, and it was very cool to just
That's cool.
see a friend on stage.
Yeah, that's always cool.
Yeah.
Danbury?
No, RJ. Oh my God, is that his name? It's not.
I've never rushed a show before. I
No,
kind of like
Stanberry.
want to do it for the experience.
Yeah, it's like you have to get up at 4 a.m. and like do the whole thing. I think honestly, if I would do it for anything, I maybe like I don't know, Smash. Smash is gonna freaking sell out.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
that
think?
is going.
Oh, I think so.
I don't know because it's just
Is it
people
not
don't
doing
know it.
well?
Well, I have
Oh,
no idea. I'm very curious to see how Smash
Me too.
goes.
okay. So
because, like,
listen, here's the thing
adaptation?
though. I was looking into it more, and I think it's Smash the musical, not Bombshell the musical.
it is.
Nobody wants Smash the musical. We want Bombshell.
Oh no, we don't want Marilyn. We want that drama.
No,
Yes.
I disagree.
I want
I-
that drama. I want gay Christian world.
No, but I'm like, how are they gonna like write? I don't know.
I have no idea how it's gonna.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think Bombshell was interesting because of the drama around it. I don't think.
that's
Right.
true. But the music's so good.
Of course.
Yeah, I
But the
mean,
music will still be in it.
yeah.
They do production numbers.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. the dancing will
My
be
parents shot pictures of Megan Hilty, and she's gonna be in Death Becomes Her.
Oh, that I'm
Mhm.
excited.
That I'm excited for. But I was like, I wasn't shocked, but I was like, she's not in Smash, and I was like, kind of makes me sad because I feel like she should do like at least one performance or something, you know?
Wow. I'm excited for. There's a lot of good stuff coming. From
Yes.
that. I'm excited
Yeah, a
for it.
lot. There's that Dolly musical too.
Yeah.
I had a
yeah.
friend who was
Cool.
in that and got to meet Dolly, like the workshop thing.
Oh yeah. Oh, the Dolly Parton musical.
Yeah, what's it called? I think it's Hello, I'm Dolly, which is crazy because remove
Hello,
one
I'm
word and
Dolly.
it's Hello, Dolly.
Who did that?
Dolly was like, I want to name it this, and they were like, sure, Dolly, anything for
Sure.
you, Beyonce.
Dolly
got
in the 9 to
tickets to
5.
Yes.
Oh yeah, speaking of 9 to 5, which just happened to be a show at a little place called MT Wichita. I
Yes.
wanted to ask you a little bit about your experience there this past summer.
Well, it was so much fun. If you ever get the chance to like audition for them, I really would suggest doing that. I feel like everybody kind of just needs like that experience of just going from back to back to back to back
Mhm.
shows, because honestly, it like taught me really how to like survive and like really pick up stuff really fast. And like I wasn't like a pro at music theory, like I was still really struggling with it, like, and so but I got there and then like would quiz us on it, and I'm like,
Quiz?
yeah, basically like low-key,
That
like
would
every
freak me
morning
out.
he would be like, India, what's like this chord of the da? I was like, I don't like, but you get to know that kind of stuff, and like looking at music for a show that you like maybe haven't heard of very much of, you're like kind of like training your mind to kind of pick it up. Like you
Yeah.
got it. Yeah, you have to pick it up. Dance was sometimes really hard for me, and I feel like that's like the top thing that I feel most comfortable doing.
Wow, really?
Yeah, but picking up,
Like
it definitely
Speed and stuff? Yeah.
it definitely was a great opportunity. I got to work with a lot of really, really good directors.
Mhm.
But yeah, it was really, really fun. But like, yeah, seriously, like audition this year, like the director's so nice
Yeah, no,
and
I
so
would love
kind.
to do summer stock.
So-
like
so
that's
kind.
always been like
Yeah.
you
Bucket
see
list.
it, for sure bucket list. Like,
Yes, for sure.
and now that we're like here, you have that thing on your card. It's like CCM student, and they're like, interesting.
It's like
I know you
really,
can do things well.
It's really really fun, and like but please, like I encourage you guys to like even start like doing it now.
Yeah, I mean, a bunch
Yeah.
of the freshmen
Yeah.
last year booked summer stock.
Yes.
Even
Yeah.
here in
Yep.
Sydney booked Muni,
Yeah.
like crazy things like that.
Yeah.
Come on, Muni.
Yeah,
That's my thing.
yeah, it's hard
Yeah.
for sure, and you get so tired. Like you're
Yeah.
like,
So how many
oh
shows
my
were you
God.
in? 3?
4.
4.
Yeah, 4.
Oh my goodness.
Matilda.
Yes.
Yes, 9 to 5,
Frozen?
Frozen,
Yeah.
Matilda, and Beautiful.
Speaking of Frozen.
Yeah.
For the first time in
The
forever.
TikTok,
The
the
TikTok?
reel?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
How
so
was that? How
that
did
was
they-
so fun. Actually, Declan's friend Stephanie, she helped me come up with the lyrics. She,
Very good.
She like literally wrote it, and then she was like, "Do it." And so she edited the video. She helped me edit the video. It was pretty awesome. Like I was like, wait, I just want to do something different for the takeover, and like But like, yeah, she agreed to do it. She literally came over at like 10 a.m. and was like, I have it written.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, that's another like reason why I love, doing summer stock. You get to meet really creative people. She's like a lyrical genius. I
Yeah.
don't understand.
The
She is like
connections,
she's
just,
so
like-
good. Yeah.
Like my best friend from home, who's
Yeah.
at Michigan, is like now meeting India, and now they're friends, and now like friends of ours, like our roommates here, like grew up with people that you also work with. It's just kind of like a weird.
That's crazy. Everybody knows
Yeah,
everybody.
and like just like
Everybody knows
just,
everybody.
just like you just meet all these like creative people, and you actually like learn from them too. Like the cool thing, I got to dance captain Matilda, and I was like, oh, like I don't know, like I have to teach all these little kids, but that was really cool because I was like getting to learn from the choreographer, the director, on like how they do. I was like watching them, and like also like being like in a position of like power with the people that you're doing it with. You kind of have to you learn that skill as well.
Yeah.
To kind of be above them a little bit, but still like respect them as humans, because you guys are all doing this together, and you're all building these shows like together. It is really like the principals are great, and also learning from them as well. I mean, magnificent people. But it's like it really taught me too that the shows would be nothing without ensemble and the community behind, like literally nothing. So it was really awesome. So
Yeah,
I
that's
really
so
encourage you
cool.
to start getting out
Yeah.
there.
How long were the runs for like each show? Like, were you be rehearsing for the next show while you were like? In the
So-
show?
That's a great question.
Yeah, like we would start like the last week of tech, the last few days of tech, we would be called in the morning. So say like tech was at like from 5 to 10 or 5 to 11, we would be called in the morning from like 2 to 5 doing music. So really not like bad.
Oh, yeah.
They kind of like don't like those crazy stories where they like overlap like a
Yeah.
ton. That's crazy. Like, yeah, our brain was like,
Being
fried
exercised.
because it was like,
Yeah.
okay, wait. So you're like learning music from this show, but then you're like, wait, we're going into tech. I have to put a wig on tonight, and I have to do this dance, or like it's really awesome. And every show we learned it for 3 weeks, and then it's just like a run: Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 2 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday.
That's the life.
Jeez.
Oh gosh, it was like I was like, oh my gosh. But for
On
Frozen,
a Sunday too.
yes, for Frozen we
Tudo
had 2
Shay,
weekends.
Tudo Shay.
That show was crazy too, because the tech process was crazy. But Matilda was even crazier than Frozen was. So yeah, and just like
And kids.
thousands of kids, and literally,
Thousands?
like a lot. I feel like a lot were in Frozen. Were there like
Oh.
50 kids in Frozen?
Oh my god.
Yeah, so you like had like 10 teens. Yeah, you had like somewhere 50 kids on stage. But like like also they're like, this is the set. You like walk in, you see the set, and you're like, oh, so I'm gonna have to be dancing 8 feet up in the air. Like it's stuff like that though, that you're like
Yeah.
you have to kind of like.
putting the pieces together. Yeah.
That's why it was really really nice, and just like also getting to watch from like a tech. I was like, okay, like what do they do? What's their job too, which is really really awesome. Yeah, and sometimes if you get to be a dance captain and you're like, we have 2 people who are out, you go, oh, so whose job is it? it's not the director's job. It's your job to figure out like who can I put in those tracks. So that happened to me, and I was like, oh gosh, like so I'm like calling the stage manager, calling the director. I'm like here at the, it's like an hour before the show, and having to like figure out who's going where, and sometimes you have to step in. And again, like just really, really good stuff to know. And you guys will for sure get to know stuff like that, but like being able to swing, like and
Swing Nation.
yes. It's I did that my freshman year for Something Rotten. It was
Something Rotten.
yes, it was
such
so
a good show to
yes.
swing.
It was so much fun, and I was like I don't even what is swinging? What is that?
Yeah,
like
real.
So you'll get there, and you'll be like you either like have the brain for it, or like you learn and you're like
it out. Make
like,
it till you make it.
Like freshman year, I look back and I'm like, if I had been asked to go on, would I have really like known the show?
Great question.
I don't necessarily think so, but I'm like, that's where we learn though, and that's where I learned like if I have the brain to do it, and I think I definitely do. You get all these crazy tracks, and you're like, you're gonna do her, you're gonna step out, you're gonna like not be in this number. Then it was a crazy time, but I'm really grateful that I got to do it.
Yeah,
but
that sounds so
you
fun.
guys will, but please audition for it very soon.
Yeah,
because I regretted not doing it my freshman year. I mean, we had people come on campus, like Aspen and stuff. And
I know.
I didn't go, and I'm like,
I want to try to audition for as many as possible.
I know, but I encourage you to do that. But
yeah, it sounds so fun.
You gotta learn those
Did you
skills.
get paid, right?
Yes. Yeah, but also too, you have to like understand too, like they don't do housing at MTW, which is okay. You either have to find some place to live or a host. A host. Yeah.
Where did you live?
I had like a little host grandma, and she was just really cute, and she would either come in really quiet, like she was nowhere to be found. I was like, what is going on?
I didn't know that was the case.
Yeah, and they sadly you do have to pay them because they are you have their house basically. But it's really nice. Like if somebody has a car, like I was able to share with somebody actually who went to CCM. But Cassie McMillan.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Because she was in Matilda.
Yes, and she had a car, so that's really like it was really, really nice to like be able to like go around with her too, and but
Their
like
cat bond is strong.
yes, but like literally audition everywhere, like when you're not like super duper busy, like it's crazy freshman year, but
I gotta get in the habit of like just being more comfortable in auditions.
Well, like I just auditioned the other day for that jazz thing for the seniors because I was like, why not?
See, that's so good.
Like, why not?
That's
I was
so
like,
good.
just have fun with it.
Yeah.
But like, I think it's like our end of the year is gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah.
Because we have freshman showcase is before hair.
Yeah.
And I'm swinging in hair.
Yeah.
So I'm literally gonna be like freshman showcase done, and then I'm gonna be like buckling down because rehearsals start I think before freshman showcase.
It's gonna be busy,
It's gonna be
but
crazy.
Like,
I'm so excited though.
You will.
I'm nervous about.
Yeah.
How was your experience in Something Wrong? And I know, like, what were
Well, because we were gonna talk to you about freshman year because you.
Yeah.
What was it like going into college? Like, okay, and you're the lead, and go.
It was scary and crazy.
But it was the spring show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of time, I guess. It was good. It was crazy. It was like very unexpected, obviously, and I think the scariest part was honestly the lead up to it. And then once I was in it, I was like, this has been a dream role. This has been a dream show. So like,
so
I'm just
cool.
kind of doing a show. You're not expecting to get that big of an opportunity like so soon. So I think that the like whiplash of like suddenly like, I have to do this. But like once you're in it, like we have the best director in the whole wide world. So like she was so caring that it just felt like we were just kind of doing any other show.
Yeah. My best friend Wyatt, who is at UNCSA, he's a sophomore now. He got into CCM, and his choices were UNCSA and CCM, and like so he's a year younger than you. But he came to open house and he saw it, and he like literally, you were one of the reasons he almost like 100% went here, because he was freaking blown away in Spring Awakening, and he told me all about it. And then I met you at Accepted Students Weekend. You were at the sushi place, and you guys walked around to Cane's.
Sushi? What? I was at the sushi
At
place?
some sushi place, and we were all at Cane's, and you walked around, and you were like, "Hey, nice to meet you." And I was like, "Were you in Spring Awakening?" And you're like, "Yeah." And I was like, "My friend thought you were really good." But like that was when me and Nyla and Maddie were the only people committed, and we were all eating at Cane's together. But I remember that was like you were one of the first upperclassmen I met, other than the sophomores. And I was like, "Your name's cool." But that was cool. But
that was awesome.
yeah, that's such a cool experience.
What were the other season shows that year?
Yeah.
It was so we were both in Something Rotten together, and then that was the first show or no second show. She Loves Me was
No,
She
She
Loves
Loves Me was the first show.
She Loves Me was
She
first.
Loves Me,
Yes,
great
She Loves Me.
show.
Then Something Rotten. Then Cinderella. Wild Party. Cinderella.
They did
and
Wild
Something Rotten.
Love.
Yeah, like off campus. It was very cool.
They did
Yeah.
5 shows.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
year that year was cramped. That year was kind of cramped.
Yeah, that's nuts. Last year's season was really good too.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm trying to remember what did we do?
Spelling Bee
Spelling Bee charity.
Charity.
Once on this Island,
Once on this
which
Island.
we watched at
and
Acceptable.
Little Women.
Yeah.
Little Women.
There we go.
Yeah, what did okay, yeah, that's so cool. But so you guys both came at the same time in the beginning of COVID, right? So like
Yeah.
how did you guys become best friends?
Gosh. I
go
like
way back.
remember I like started
Yeah.
snapping Declan.
Yes. Oh,
we
did.
started
Aw.
Snapchatting and I was like, who is this? Like
That's so funny.
Yes, but and then like we came to student acceptance weekend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that weekend was really crazy because like I don't know. Oh, my flight got canceled
Going home or getting there?
the morning before we were supposed to like be
Oh.
yeah
The flight to Cincinnati.
the morning before the day before we were supposed to be there. So I'm like they were like, we can get you a flight in 2 days, and I'm like, my mom's like, that won't work. So we rented a car.
No, oh my gosh.
I mean, thank her. You know,
Shout out,
she's pretty
Mom.
awesome.
Yes,
She
literally.
like threw our stuff in the back, and she's like, "We're going."
Oh my
So we God,
gosh.
16 hours I think is the drive.
And you
Something
made it the
crazy
next-
like that. I did, but she
Wow.
was like, "We're gonna get you there because."
Oh my gosh,
I
did you guys
needed-
share the drive or did
She did it all.
Shout out.
Wow.
Yeah, she did it all, but I was like,
Incredible. Like,
no, I was like, I
sad.
can't. I was like, yeah, I can't. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. But that weekend is really. We were also so tired. We did
I'm sure you guys were, too.
yes, I'm sure we did
Yeah.
a lot.
We went
in
to so
those
many
couple
like
of days.
classes and then we
Yes, and I'm
sang and
sure
then we
you were
acted.
just, like,
yeah.
You know, because you had to just sit there and.
We were seeing Sunday in the Park with George. We're like, this is the best thing ever. But, I'm
But
also,
we're
like,
so
literally,
tired.
like,
Yeah,
That was me at Once in Silent. I was like enthralled and like so into it, but then
but you're like,
I was like,
It was after like a bunch of.
and then we
I
went
think,
to the
yeah.
sophomore. We went to Maya's apartment after,
Oh.
and we're there for like an hour, and we were all like trying to like be cool around like the people who were maybe gonna go to
yeah,
school.
but
and
it's
then,
like
so
it's
tired.
a weekend, and then you like, well, you had to go back to like high school after that. Is that?
Yeah.
That's the worst
Yeah.
part.
That's like the weirdest part.
That
to
was
me.
the
It's like,
worst
what?
part.
It's like, and you still haven't like worn your like commitment day shirt. Like it's
Yeah, we
it's really weird.
haven't taken
It's
the
really
pictures.
weird.
I
It-
was the first person to officially commit and the first person to do the Instagram post.
I
so-
was, I think, one of the first people as well to commit. I
Yeah.
knew also that this was like my dream school because I
Same.
had three other people who went here, from home. So I was like, yeah, that's where I want to go. But yeah,
It
all
was
kind of dependent.
yeah,
on
it was my dream
being here.
school. For
Yeah.
Gabby, I know we talked about this on the first episode, but
Yeah.
you were like,
It took me a bit, but
Yeah.
I
she found it.
Yeah.
She did.
She's here
Found
now.
it.
I was just like, the like 3 days leading up to me getting accepted was like I had gotten denied from like 3 different acting schools, and I was like, I hate everything. I'm quitting. This is how it goes. And then I like got the email like the next day, and I was like, I cried because I knew that I think I was gonna go. Like that was the moment I was like, I don't really care about anything else because like I hadn't heard back from like Texas or anything, and I got waitlisted at basically everything else. And I was like, I could have gotten off the waitlist, but I was like, I'm going to CCM.
You're
Like,
meant to be where you are.
Yeah.
Like, I people always say that, but I really do agree with that statement a lot. And like, your class will grow, and you'll fight, or you won't, or
yeah,
like,
real.
and that's like just the beauty of like doing what we do, which is like, it's really pretty awesome. So yeah,
For sure.
I mean, our class is doing really well, I think,
Yeah.
which is it's to be surrounded by them is just every day. Pretty
How big
amazing.
is your class? Juniors?
What now? Would it be 14? 15?
15.
15.
We're
Yeah.
14.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I
That's
kind
crazy.
of love the small class.
I do too. Most
Love
of the
it.
schools are getting pretty
Right.
big, and I was like, I don't
well,
know
Texas
how.
is like 12 this year. I
Yeah.
think so small.
FSU, where I'm from,
Yeah.
Tallahassee, Florida. They're small. They're like maybe 6 people, 7 people in a program.
Wow.
Great.
Yeah.
It's really great to have like individualized like care between.
It is,
faculty,
yeah,
too, though.
yeah, and like not so small that it's like
Yeah, yeah.
we're only gonna work with these certain people today, but like but like really personalized attention, which is really, really
That's like our
nice.
vocal groups. I feel
Yeah.
like it's like nice to have like 3 people to 4 people, and then like you guys all get to see each other at the end.
Right.
So it's like
Right.
you have bonds with those individual people, and then every year it changes.
It
Which
does.
is like
Yep.
cool to like meet and see different aspects of like different people in your
Right.
class. Like
Right.
we love our groups right now, but like I'm excited for next year to like see different things because like I love the group that I'm in now, but like
Right.
I know it'll even get better too.
Right.
Is that one of the reasons that you guys like chose CCM? Like the small.
I really liked how small it was, and I just like really liked the people when I met them. Also like the teachers. I was like, they're really awesome, and so yeah, I really like it here. And like we're so lucky to have like that facility. We're like, they could be like, your class is here. Well, that's like a walk down the stairs and you're right there. Like most campuses, I feel like, are kind of like crazy, but we like live in a little bubble, I feel like, which is, there's pros and cons to that, but we don't also, like gen ed, like we don't, we don't have to like walk, like
I have an online English class and that's it.
like
That's literally it.
you
I'm like,
kind
what
of-
is life? Like it's
you kind of like live in this little bubble, and it's really nice. I do have to say we're really, really lucky. So
I wanted to go to a school that like I think was a conservatory, like you said, because of the aspects of like your classes are the fun things.
they are fun.
They're the fun things. Even keyboard at 8 a.m. I'm having a great time.
Well,
we played I Love Rock and Roll today.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I said
yes.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
just-
music theory I've heard because they hear about every day, second semester, 8 a.m.
Oh yeah, piano's
I
not
know.
every day.
Just Tuesdays
just
and
Tuesday,
That's
Thursday.
not bad. Yeah.
Music
every day.
theory.
You'll get there though, and it'll be a blast. We just had so much fun in our.
You have fun together.
You have fun together because
Aw.
you really do, and like people who like are not so strong at it, like
Real.
like it was crazy. It was just kind of like, but it was really, really fun. And you know, you have to take yourself seriously sometimes, though. You know, to like learn. I don't know who your teacher's gonna be. We
don't know.
we had a teacher.
She left after a year.
He left after a year.
He got over
So,
it.
like I don't know, but yeah,
That's really
but
funny.
it'll be really, really fun.
Yeah.
Fun.
Are you guys excited for this season?
I'm really excited. Yeah, I kind of like, get to do a little dance.
Yeah.
and
Wait.
then
Remind me what shows.
I'm in Wonderful Town and Seuss.
Great.
Yeah, so
Love it.
I'm not like starting off the year with a show, which is really nice. Like, I get
Like,
to
settle for a
really
bit.
do other things, which like that's gonna be my year. Is I'm gonna push myself to like learn something new, or like I haven't been like a huge reader, but
I love reading.
he's a really
Big
reader.
book fan.
Yeah,
As you can see around the
yeah.
apartment, there's so many
I will
books.
go back.
I
Lots of
read.
books.
I will like pick up reading this year. I think, which is
That's
really, really nice.
awesome.
And
Yeah.
I like he loves to read plays like
Mm.
aloud, and like that's another part, like learning from the people around you too, which is like really nice because I like have like a little bit of a nice break this year, which is really, really awesome. So yeah, I can't wait. It'll be really fun.
Yeah.
We get to do Wonderful Town together.
Yeah. Wait, Declan.
Yes.
Declan? What's your
Hey.
season? Yeah, that's my roommate.
Oh yeah, Wonderful Town. It's my next semester. Is my first semester off at this school, so I feel like I can like,
Wow.
do something else.
And it'll be spring,
Yeah.
which is really fun.
I mean,
Actually,
yeah,
it's
I
like
know.
we get to do some things, so that'd be really fun.
So, yeah, fun little Wonderful Town, and then hopefully like
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to like do some other stuff, direct a play, do something.
yeah. Student-led productions, so cool. Like I think that was also another thing when we were at the open house. It was like they did all the performances from the year, and then they did like the Alice by Heart number, and then they did like Spence's song that he wrote, and we were like, "What's happening?" We were like, "You can do other shows," and like the only school I think I'd heard that had like whatever student-led productions was Michigan, because like Michigan's obviously
Yeah, they do
famous.
they do a lot
'cause
of
Star Kids started there,
Right.
and,
which is
like,
really cool.
really cool.
Yeah.
But like I did not know going into like already being committed to CCM that they had that, so I was like, that's really cool.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
yeah, I cannot wait to see all the different things that like our upperclassmen do, because like you guys honestly seeing that amount of talent at open house was like, okay, yep.
Yeah,
I was
life
right.
changing.
Like
Yeah.
it was. I mean, like we were sitting. Oh my god, we were watching freshman showcase, and they weren't even done, and we all just start looking at each other like
Bawling,
crying. Soft Place to Land, like literally like passed away, and then senior showcase. You're like, okay, what the heck?
Yeah.
Like what the heck, guys?
But yeah, but like you'll get to build all of that stuff this year, and then you'll be the freshman that the kids who are coming in. can
Which
see.
also
me
we
so
were
excited.
talking to Sydney and Arden
Yep.
about this, the
Yep.
sophomores, and like we were like, you guys were such a big influence on like we
Mhm.
all got the Instagram followers like right after we got the email.
Yep.
And we were all like, how do they know? Blah blah blah. And then like them texting us, and we had a Zoom call over the summer, and like so many things, and like no other school
Yeah.
did that.
Yeah.
Even when I went to like schools to audition, like I went to Michigan, and like they were nice, nothing compared to CCM.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it really was such a big difference.
Again, like they're so big though that like
Mm.
it's kind of like it's easier to overlook that kind of
It's
thing.
very
you know what I'm
true.
saying? So like we're so small.
What is it, 62, 61?
Some
For the program.
for the
for us.
program.
Yeah, I think
yeah, I
it's-
mean,
It
yeah.
used to be like 70. It's
Yeah.
gone
It's
down.
got well, we're the smallest freshman class ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, 14.
Yeah.
Steve Goers was talking to us about that at freshman showcase the other day.
Steve
Icon,
Goers.
love him.
Shout out to Steve Goers. Yeah, that was really cool. But I think also it's like we enjoy having the small class, like you
Yeah.
said,
Yeah.
because it's like I feel like we have more time to like be connected and like,
Right.
and it's interesting because like I feel like 7 people would be like, you guys all have to be with each other all the time. Like 14's a great number.
Yeah.
That's like we can
Yeah.
split up and nobody will like get their like feelings hurt. You know,
Right.
it's like we can
Right.
have moments where like, and also Annie was talking about this last night, and she was like, you can have one-on-ones with everyone, which is so
Which like
cool.
I also like encourage you to kind of
Yes.
not be
Yeah.
with each other 24/7.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, and like meet
you
people
know,
outside
yeah,
the program because we go
yes.
to a school
Mhm.
with 50,000 undergrad,
Yes.
which is like
Wild.
Yeah.
we got ranked today. We used to be number 24 party school, and now we're number 3. So
I believe that.
yeah,
I believe
three
that. Yeah.
on Barstool rankings, crazy.
Yeah.
The UC 2028 Snapchat story is
What is
crazy.
Well,
it? Is
they're
FSU
always
like first?
crazy.
Is
Yeah.
FSU first? Who's first?
Oh, for party?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a
I
great
can't
question.
imagine it would.
I feel
Yeah.
like it could be also an SEC school though, like
Mm.
Ole Miss,
Yeah.
Alabama. Those places are crazy.
Yeah.
I'm from the South, so like I grew up a northern kid because my parents are from New Jersey and Pennsylvania.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And so like
Yeah.
getting to like living in Tennessee and people being like, we have a split household. I was like, what?
yeah.
2 different football teams that they support.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Yep.
I was like, didn't know.
Didn't know.
And then I learned like all the slang of all the football teams, like
Yeah.
Roll Tide. Shout out to Griffin, our Alabama sophomore. But like that was just really interesting, like coming here from
Yeah.
the South,
Mhm.
and like I feel like we are all from very different places, and you can say that. But like Ohio is so weird, but like we love it. But like it's weird.
It is weird sometimes. I'm like, where am I? We're in the middle of
Where are
nowhere.
we? And also like we have a great football team, which I didn't think I was gonna have in a college.
Well, last year
We're trying.
we're trying.
we won first game.
True.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Fingers
don't
crossed
jinx it. Where's
about
wood?
that.
Knock on wood. Okay, well, to end this, I think we wanted to ask maybe, do you have any fun CCM memories that like really have stuck with you to the core?
Fun. I feel like I
Some.
have a good memory. Like it's not a good memory, but it's crazy.
Sure, yeah.
Assassins, please be careful. Like if you play assassins, really, and you're running in the dark, please be careful.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
tonight is not assassins, but
It's not, but
Capture
also
flag.
like it gets really fun. Like wear your team colors, do what you get to do.
Okay.
You know that big hole by the lodge?
Yes, we were talking about this the other day. Yes, what happened?
So I was running after a senior and I really wanted to get the senior bad. And I guess like I just didn't see it, but it was pitch black. Also like there was no lights by
yeah.
that, and I didn't know where I was. Like once you know where you are over there, you're like, got it. There's a huge hole and there's 2 like houses. I didn't know where we were. I felt like in the hole. Like I was running and I was like, boom. Like my jaw like hit the concrete
gosh.
and like it like my ankle was sprained. Like I sprained
When
my.
was this?
It was right before freshman showcase, so I had like
Oh,
It was
These
your freshman
battle-
year?
I had like these battle wounds.
Oh
like
my god!
like like there's still like a little slight bump here. I didn't go to the hospital, so my mom was like, "Girl,
oh my god!
what
Mom
happened?"
coming in again. She's like, "What are you doing?"
Like I should have been like checked out for it. I wasn't. But like my ankle was like, it was really like I had scars here. It was a crazy. Grace Capeless and Sam Yusuf were with me, and Sam like hears like this big thud, and he's like, India, wake up, India, wake up. And I think that I had like really and Grace was like, India, like, where did she go? I think I like low key blacked out for a minute.
Oh no, you were gone.
But I was like, oh my, like, what happened? Yeah, it was really crazy. It was that's a crazy memory I have. Maybe not good, but like
Honestly, the like,
crazy memory.
yeah, good memories can be the bad ones. Honestly,
There's so many. I mean, my favorite is, it's an inside joke, really, but not even. I mean, our dear friend Erin Morton collapsed in center court because I said a joke about the pizza, and she found it like
really funny, but like something
Erin
was.
Morton, you know? I don't want to like give too much away, but she like got up, laughed, like slapped her hands on the opposite table, and then passed out in the middle floor. Woke up, people running over were like, "Hello," and
In center court?
yeah, and she
Wow,
was
what a
like, "What
place.
happened? Where was I?" So, Erin, that's my favorite memory probably of all CCM because I've just never seen somebody just
Oh my goodness.
like, it wasn't random. It was like a performance piece, but it was real.
it was a performance.
I love that about
Wow,
you.
that's crazy. I mean, that place has already got some of our craziest memories.
Center court is a crazy place.
But I miss center court. I really do miss
We
it.
could swipe you guys in one day if you want.
know, we
Literally,
should.
text us.
Yeah, enjoy it. Really, once you hit sophomore year and you live in an apartment or
You
a place,
don't.
it's completely different.
Yeah,
Really?
There's freedom, but enjoy, like, go talk to people. I'm not friends with literally like really anyone outside of our program, and I'm content with that now. But like, if you want to find people, I would do it now.
yeah, like maybe like clubs and stuff or whatever, or
Yeah.
like the gym.
Uh,
I don't know.
Hey, I
Gym
go,
is a
I go to the
scary
rec
place.
center. I was doing a hawker walk to Chapel Roan the other day.
It's scary. It's in there sometimes, but I feel like yeah, like you can make some
Memories.
memories and friends.
We love the hot tub and the lazy river. If you've
Oh,
not
we
done that with
haven't
your
gone
class,
yet. We really-
That's on our bucket list.
Yeah, wait, are there any like things you recommend as freshmen to do?
Well, some of you have cars.
I have a
Yes?
car.
Please, if you can, go to Kings Island.
but
But
I want to go
Yeah.
so
yes,
badly.
Halloween, I
Ooh.
feel like is the best
Scare
time.
fest.
The
to
fall
go.
season.
It
No, it's scary.
is
They run around
really
and they, like,
fun.
talk.
What? It's like
I
Halloween
feel
Horror
like that
Nights.
would be fun.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it like a haunted like woods kind
The
of
whole
place?
time
You're like,
get away from
But like
Oh
it's
my God.
not because they're like kind of. I don't know if you've seen like Halloween Horror Nights, like at,
Yes,
kind of a
at
bit.
And
Universal.
I've been there. It's scary. But these are like, no offense to the Kings Island performers,
We
but
love you
they're like
guys.
off-brand. Like they're like
Yeah.
they're like gliding on their knees. It's like
It's
and
more
the
like,
thing-
what the hell? What are you doing?
and like the kids will have like the boo
No boo.
the no boo, so like they can't get scared. Like so it's funny like
wait, that's what
seeing
their
it's like
shirts
it's
say.
funny like
They have, like, a
seeing
necklace.
watching them like
I feel like we need to
dodge
go.
it.
I think we have to
and
go.
please go with like your whole class,
No, we really
your
want
whole-
to. Well, because
Please go.
Jameson is from Cincinnati, but like
Yes.
Nick, he's like 15 minutes away. We've been to his house, and then like Annie's from Kentucky, so she's really close, and like we've got some other people, Nyla, Kyra from Ohio, so they've all been like, "You never been to Kings Island?" I'm like, "I live 4 hours away. Gabby lives freaking 10. Like, no, we haven't been to Kings
No,
Island."
but
So-
please go. It's really
Yeah.
fun.
Oh my gosh.
It's really
that
fun.
sounds. I love theme.
Yeah.
parks. I love roller coasters.
Yeah.
So
We'll definitely. Put that
we'll
on the
definitely have
list.
to. Yeah.
And the lazy river. And the
And
hot
the lazy
tub.
river.
And the lazy river and the hot
Yes.
tub.
We like a like workout. Workout is a strong word, but and then go straight to that pool.
Yes.
I love swimming laps. I want to swim laps.
And they have
You
they
could
can
do
do
that.
that.
Well, there's a massive
Yeah.
lap pool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there is.
Yeah.
That's like a lot of energy though for me.
I mean that's like
It's
that's
hard to do
like
with
a
your
workout.
class because you're
Oh,
like,
and get in.
yeah, right.
Also, like another like cute little memory we had was like class was like changed or whatever, and literally our group just walked around the school. Like
Yeah,
if
take
you
your friends and just go around the entire
school.
campus.
It's like it's really fun.
Well, because like the whole like Cincinnati Mile, where like the frat houses, none of those classrooms we will ever have to go
No,
in.
but, like-
have
but, like-
not ventured out of CCM Circle very much.
I would suggest like doing it. That was like so fun. Like Declan likes to go to the library. Like go in there one day.
that's
Like
nice.
like do like pass on the green.
yeah.
All
Oh
of that,
wow, like,
yeah, or
well,
go
I went
in
to
it,
the medical
yeah.
campus the other day. It's
Yeah.
massive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So big. I have
Yeah.
to go to PT, and I was like, "There's a whole other school here. It
Yeah.
like, doesn't even feel like
Yeah.
UC. It's like totally different." but-
Burnett Woods is fun.
I love Ludlow is my favorite
Lud-
place. I'm going there
Ludlow's-
later tonight.
Yeah,
Ludlow's the street where it has like the Esquire Theater where they play like I'm seeing American Psycho tonight.
Oh, fun.
So there's like cute coffee shops, cute restaurants, like There's like some bars and some like live music, like little restaurants. It's very,
Cool.
very
And then
cute.
over the Rhine, on the Rhine, over the Rhine. Over the Rhine is really cute. I know.
Yes, very cute.
OTR, is that an OTR?
Yeah.
Yeah. Downtown
Mhm.
is really awesome. Oktoberfest, please
Be there.
So excited! I have a German dress in my closet right now.
Perfect.
Really
Guys,
fun.
I'm so excited.
Did you guys do the fireworks?
No, it was what did we have? We had Big Little reveal on Labor Day.
Yeah,
Sunday night.
one thing that it wasn't my favorite. It was just a lot of people.
We like
So,
missed the fireworks.
yeah,
and it was traumatic.
it was like not. It was a lot of people.
But go downtown, see the shows that air off, rush them. I'm not paying full price ever for any show I see.
Real.
down there.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
We
Go
went
walking.
we went on a walk around
Yeah.
Hyde Park the other day.
Mhm.
What's it called?
Oh.
It's called. I think it's called. No, it's called.
It's like the bridge between like Ohio and Kentucky.
Yeah,
isn't
and
it?
we went to Kentucky and then we walked back.
Yeah.
It was fun.
The
But yeah.
AMC. I'm sorry, down there it's just like really fun. Where is
Newport
that?
is beautiful.
really fun.
Yes.
Yeah, I like see your stories and I'm like, wait, they're like actively like going
We're
places.
exploring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah, so if it's like still like warm out when it gets cold. You
When
don't
it gets
feel like
cold, you
doing
don't want to do anything. You don't go anywhere. It gets
Yeah.
Does it
miserable.
snow a lot?
Oh, girl, it like
I'm excited. Nashville gets like one snow.
Snow is fun for like a good 2 days, and then
Snow is fun to look at, but not to
Well,
walk in.
also
To
too,
class too.
when it snows though, and it's like you first see it, you're like, oh, go like build a snowman with your class.
Yes.
We did that. We also went
Snowball
down to the
fight?
field and like we're throwing like it was really
That
fun.
sounds so fun.
It was really fun, yeah. But like while it's still warm, like
Enjoy it.
do whatever you
we'll
can.
make the most.
Also, like it rains a ton. I feel like does it like rain a lot here? Do you feel like
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like it hasn't rained at all.
it
yet.
hasn't? But like
Yeah.
last year, I was like, oh, there was like
There was
Monique
one big
and I-
thunderstorm.
Monique and I got like was it like a hurricane here? We like got
there was like a
caught.
weird twister.
I was gonna
few
say, there's no way there was a
Oh.
hurricane because I
We-
think are landlocked, but
we got
something.
But it was
probably a
some- it was-
tropical storm.
Tornado.
It was
Yeah.
a tornado. We got like caught in it, and it was like really bad. Yeah, it was like it was
Oh,
crazy.
That would freak me out.
But like
Yeah, we get tornadoes over here.
Yeah,
You don't get a lot of tornadoes. Tornadoes
Not
are
at all.
very frequent in Tennessee.
that's crazy.
A lot of tornadoes.
Yeah, but like just pay attention to the weather. No, it'll get freezing cold.
But Ohio's so up and down. It's like, oh, it's cold one day. Now it's 90 degrees, and you're like, oh,
yeah, until
what?
it starts getting what October,
20
honestly September,
degrees.
probably the end of this month will get cold.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks, guys.
Yay!
Thank you
Thank
guys
you
so
so
much
much.
for coming on the pod.
Thanks
We are
so
so
much
happy to have you
fun.
guys.
First guests on
Yes,
the pod
guest.
too.
Everybody say thank you to our wonderful guests. What was that? Oh, they said thank you.
Yes.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming on. I'm so glad.
Thank you.
could.
Yes, so much fun. So much fun.
Enjoy your time. It's crazy.
Thanks.
Freshman year
This
is
is
like
good,
kind of
see?
miserable, but you learn all the most
Yeah.
important things that help you get to the enjoyable parts.
And like, you're already like
Yeah.
doing something like this that like already you're doing something. So
The
like,
pod.
keep like keep doing stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Well, thanks guys for joining us.
See you guys.